where it becomes the rite of passage for the ambitious travelers, the courageous souls, to all have the one and only royal experience. That day when you look deep into your heart and leap into an ancient world so very different from your own, where magic, beauty, and love are shared forever, then you will have a royal experience. There is just one place on earth where the people make you feel a part of their kingdom, where you just might volunteer to awaken spirits, enrich minds, and work alongside communities to build, motivate, and inspire. This is truly the royal experience. When you dream of a different world, beyond the ordinary, beyond time, discover just how far you go to expand your understanding of life's greatest mysteries. There's just one place on this planet with so much to offer. Now is the time for you to have the royal experience.
Hello and welcome. This is Fabrice Msonela, the usual host for Temidlalo, your Temidlalo sports show that is normally broadcasted live here on Eswatini TV every Thursday from 9 p.m. Now, this is to inform you as a loyal viewer, be it here in the Kingdom of Eswatini and beyond the borders, that your show, your Temidlalo program will be moving to Wednesday, same time, same place. This change is safe to inform you that we're not going anywhere. The show is still the same. From the 21st of September on a Wednesday, the changes will be made. We're still committed to give you news and sports information that is fair and accurate, since we're in the business of sports. Temidlalo, sidlala kamnandzi.
And just like that, we are back again. It is time for this weekend. Eswatini ngithi sinphathele yet another weekend enkulu, because you know, like higher, sihlale sinphathele anything and everything that is to see in the Kingdom of Eswatini. Sithi siyanemukela nje, ladies and gentlemen, magana babe, gogo namkhulu, sisi naputi. Welcome to the only entertainment show that matters, that gives you all you need to know locally and most importantly internationally. We are here again with a jam-packed show. I am telling you kumnandi, kumnandi, kumnandi. But other than that, stay for this 1 hour train of fun to see what I am talking about. And please do not forget to follow us on all our social media platforms. If you search for This Weekend Eswatini, you are guaranteed to find us for sure. My name is Bello_Nkosi on all social media platforms. But anghambi ngehamba not the ever so lovely, ever so beautiful, thick beat with some hizzle.
Yes, of course, beautiful people of Eswatini. Sibuyile with another entertainment-filled edition of This Weekend Eswatini. Khona la on Eswatini TV. Ngiyadika usingandika uhlanganyela nathi kwekuqala namuhla leli hlelo ledlala njalo ngoLwesihlanu from 5:30 to 6:30 khona la emsakadeni wakho eFormula phambili Eswatini TV. Siyasixoxisana ke nebahlabeli bala ekhaya Eswatini as they get to share their musical journey with us. We bring you gig guides and anything and everything else that you need to know about the entertainment space la ekhaya Eswatini. As Bello has said, I am a Piso Lamini, aka the busy, aka thickness with some cuteness. I get niyathi nanibabukele emakhaya kosimase kuvele thina kubomabona kuthi wethu kusho kona ukuthi isuke seyicalile seyigcilaza ke manje iweekend enlalela. Today's episode is definitely not different as we'll be bringing you the best of entertainment in the kingdom of Eswatini. Lalela, let's not waste time. Asike singene shiqi phakathi and see what we have for you on tonight's show. Petila Masilela joins us in studio.
We also do have Lucian telling us about his listening session for his brand new album.
And Piso drops a new project.
And of course, we have Zaiman, who will be telling us about the Camp Fest taking place at Wendy's Lodge down at Spofaneni.
And yes, of course, our DStv queen joins us once again. Yes, beautiful people of Eswatini, we're about to bring you the best of entertainment lalela from the comfort of your own home. This weekend Eswatini, we're always giving you updates. Ziwapi kuphi kanjani kule weekend lalela njengoba sisuka la masicatha nje ukubukela idwes uthi shwi to our favorite local sport la eMbabane. They are bringing us Black Diamond, Obricwana, Dos lalela Bello asilali namuhla.
And before we just move on, Bapetile, did you see what Swaziland did in the Kingdom of Eswatini? We are very proud. Our football team has led us into bigger and greater heights. That was very wonderful. But other than that, Babugile Makaya, let us give you our first song as we lead you into a great show. Please do enjoy.
And yes, of course, beautiful people of Eswatini, you are still tuned into This Weekend Eswatini khona la ekhala kulamba phambili Eswatini TV. Now siyatikela ekhaya ukuthi nisatela ngekuthi siyanatisa ukuthi ziwaphi kuphi kanjani ngeweekend lalela kuleli viki. We are switching things up because once God's grace locates you, uqala kubona timbo ngendlela lehlukene. Namhlanje sihamba manje sekufika umoya ukuthi anginishereshele verse. Hi guys, ningikhumbula ngenisuku before graduate ebandleni. Today in studio we are joined by Mage Phethile Masilela. Lotaba ne DVD recording yakhe akahambi yepha ke uhamba nasivile from the Lilies Mass Choir. But usibrekishela down man ukuthi singabavakashela kuphi kanjani ukuze experience all these things lengikhuluma ngayo. Ladies, welcome to This Weekend Eswatini.
Thank you, Phethile. Thank you for hosting us.
Thank you so much for coming through. Now, before ingene shicikiko, because it's like it's more like a co-production because there's the Lilies Choir, then kunawe Mage.
Yes.
But I want to know Guti, how did the collaboration come about? Why besa wena so mema Lilies Choirs keep on love?
Thank you so much. Lilies Choir is basically a concept to help young girls out there ukuthi bangene music and to get better and more beautiful opportunities. So I thought let me pull them with me because I was actually due for my live recording. I've produced like four with my albums. This will be the 5th one. So kahle kahle nyalo, I'm just helping these young women out there. Guti, come with me. Let's do this and come showcase your talent, like music and shame yo. And they're inspiring me.
And I think kumnandi Mage Phethile when you get into the industry and you have someone to hold your hand, especially mawukhanza ukuthi a lot of artists bangenile in the industry bona bebede bamfula tobajengisa emarobs ukuthi no kanjalo akubhekelwana. So siyawubonga umsebenzi wakho loncomekayo.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Okay, ke babukele emakhaya bekashide sivile wakumaskhwaya ukuthi hayi mani baphethile ngicela ungangishayi ngembuto lemnenge mina ngiphethele Mage Phethile but right about now ngidowubuta yena. Now sivile it's a co-production but isifuna kwathi kutowendeka kanjani ndocala nini niperforme kwenu bese namake ukuperforma kwakhe ngalokwehlukile.
Thank you for the opportunity. Ngibusele babukele emakhaya. It's going to be a very great and big show. I'd love to say that, and a very interesting one. We're going to have Mage Phethile set. It's her day, it's her live recording. It's only that she has featured the Lilies Choir.
Kahle leho inga president akaso guys nibambe lokho laba sabamane bancikile.
Yes, but they do have their own songs. They have their own set where they'll be recording without me. They've got 8 songs for their own album.
Okay, bengisatobuta Mage ukuthi so tikhona into ingoma lento tiperforma kanye kanye noma you guys don't have any collaborations but performela tabo na performela tabo noma khona lenangene ebhodweni nakupheka kanye kanye neLilies Choir.
Okay. There's 7 songs. Actually, it's 8 songs because one is from my album, but I pushed it to their album.
Oh, okay.
So ihlatshelwa ngabo bonke and they are featuring themselves. They've got their own leads in the songs. And then me, and I sing record which has got 13 songs. Bayang So basically I'm being backed by Mass Choir for my own album. Yes, otherwise the co-production icona and it's quite very strong. It's so lovely. You're going to love it.
Lalela beautiful people of Eswatini, we cannot wait to experience all this. Now Mage Phethile sifuna kwathi ukuthi maseta kule recording i-atmosphere itobe injani sitabe usithatha sikhumbule tono tefu takuzala siphume sesimuncu noma tabe jabulwa from the second speaker to the very last second.
He's God of all grace, and we are there to announce the grace of God and the limitless grace of God. So nothing to talk about Dono de Bamfu. Sishumayela umusa waNkulunkulu lo wanele bonke bamfu. So kusasa it will be an environment of worship.
Okay.
More worship and more dancing. Bangathi ke bantu stage I run around with my stilettos, you know, the whole stage. So the same thing applies tomorrow. Kusho ukuthi nje kulethe ingoma tipicene vele. There is worship, there is tende, there is contempt, there is everything that you will need. So may I encourage people to come tomorrow. Come and support these young girls. Nibabonile how beautiful they are. I saw they are beautiful for today. So they'll be showcasing now their talent, worshiping God. And I'll be doing most of my songs from all the 4 albums. Go my fans abe a fresh take and more relevant take of our music, which can go international.
Okay.
That's the main objective. Yeah, so come tomorrow at Worship Center at 6 o'clock. Siyaqala 11 p.m. Yes, so we've got 3 curtain raisers, and then Gungene Malilis aya recorder. Mina ngekule yami album, I'm leading my songs with other artists. Lenen babona
ngisato buda make phethile ukuthi leti ingoma lo tosiculela tona kusasa ngabe yini akhona yini lamanye ama collaboration nalamanye ama artists esingawalanga
yes. Akhona leleni babona lapha ku poster that is from South Africa. We've got Pindile Ponki Makhabane, we've got Mxolisi Mbethe, sinaye Godfrey Mondlane from South Africa. Ngitawube ngilida nabo tingoma tam. And then the locals, there's Councilor Mieni, Banele Dlamini, Lomkhosi Makhubu, Fezile, Mathebula Nothando, Phathwa Kahle, Thabile Mieni. They are all so be dancing. It's actually to celebrate women in the industry. That's why you can see more women in the poster. Yeah, so this is about celebrating the talent of women because I'm a woman.
Okay, girl power.
Yes, sweetheart.
Now, Sivile ushitomage wati untete wanfaka paskwel kwapha lakhe. How has the journey? Siyati ukuthi sesebasha, but how has the journey been like so far? And mani tibuka nini liliskwaya because obviously as a human being une vision board lohlubuye. Yabo ebusuku masolela ntamba masovangaza uthi amaphupha kafezeki so ubuyela kuleyo vision na board yakho. Ungang-explainela kanjani i-vision yenu as the Ladies Choir?
Oh, thank you for the opportunity. Lengakusho nje ukuthi first of all, it is so great to work under the Luqobo lwamake phethile. She is so blessed, this woman. Timvola katibonako ebusuku, even this group, the formation nje yayo, it's all coming from her. She's got so much big dreams and we feel so honored kuba phasi kwakhe, and we can see through her spirit that we are going far and to reach a greater heights. See Lili's choir.
Ay babukele emakhaya kwana nami ngimile ngagraduate sompheni lo ngimecela ngoma ke phethile nathi mina sangiyeva ngathi sekunemoya lo sathi nje uthi futhi angisa understand ngathi sento kuyasho vele umuntu uyagraduate aphinda aqhubeka atofunda. Now uma ke phethile there's someone lohlele ekhaya bese ngathenga ticket. Uyabhizi uyacabanga ukuthi ngiyaya manje ngimake phethile kusasa ngiyahlala or ufana nami ngiyangimake phethile noma ngiye groove man. Ngifuna uthatha leliphuba usihehe usatisa ukuthi yini lengakala sitayiphola ku DVD launch amake phethile.
Thank you, Stacey. You know, last weekend Emaleles bega performer ku MTN I Praise.
Okay.
It was a beautiful performance. Wonderful performance. Beba vela kokuqala, but the reception from the public, from the fans was quite very nice. Before. So what I'm telling you is you're not going to regret tomorrow. Go and grab ticket lako ase Galitos Mbabane Manzini nangaba ukakhona udolthola emnyango lithikiti sesitakubekela ngakhona ugijime 6 o'clock use worship center. I program yethu iyimfisha.
Okay.
So people laba tichela ukuthi batofika ngabo 10 batekaza sicethile. So make sure you come and you come on time so that we utokhona kubona onke lama performances and be part of the video. I am so much confident that le video leyo phuma lapha iyongena ka One Gospel because they are following us. So better be part of all the performances lataba lapha so that whichever song leta go international uyatibona nawe ukuthi ukhona. So come prepared for a spiritual enlightenment, spiritual upliftment. Utaba khona uNkulunkulu and sinawe ma guests ethu lahlukene. Our host is Magetwala from VOC and Natigule.
All
Yes.
right, ladies, thank you so much for coming through, and I do hope ukuthi i-recording by success. But ke ngeke sakhathateka yonke info lefaka moyo ngcwele ihlezi ihamba kahle. Guys,
Amen.
mina sakhumbula
Amen.
ukuthi sokutamtasa sompela. Manje phethile before lethi konke phinde sikhumbude ukuthi yendeka kuphi nini i-event.
Thank you. Sise Worship Center Eveni kusasa ngahafa 6 siyaqala 6 o'clock ngicela nibe ningekhathi so that we keep our time. Sekuphuma 11 o'clock siyathandaza sesiyahamba. Please come and join us in worship, and the performances will be very lovely.
All right, beautiful people of Eswatini Develanani, uthi make phethile asiphelele e-worship center kusasa kuze stopukela yena plan leli choir ba recorder i-DVD yabo. And yes, of course, we still tune into this weekend Eswatini khona la ekhala kulama phambili Eswatini TV. Sengabakhumbuta nje kini babukele emakhaya ukuthi you can download the Eswatini TV app for only 20 emalangeni per month. Lapho ke awubukela thina nje kuphela but ubukana lonke ihlelo dlala lana on Eswatini TV. But right about now, beautiful people of Eswatini, stay ngomen. But thank Dr. Lagwana ungayenzawo because we still have some more interesting interviews lined up for you.
Very much you. I see you learning a lesson this time, and your mom very much you. I say kushu, I'm very much you. I see you learning a lesson this time, and your mom very much you. Oh, Veronica, stand for some. Olamala, baby, wami. Sinaling mat ingeto damatiso iso iyelele mama ayo 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 ayo.
And you are still tuned into This Weekend Eswatini. That was Zwile giving us Kushu. You heard it. You heard it, Babugele Makaya. We have lots and lots of local talent and more music to enjoy in the Kingdom of Eswatini. Bit by bit, it is getting bigger and bigger, and the pressure is getting worse. But right about now, I am joined by someone who is definitely making the pressure worse. I am talking about none other than Lucian himself. He needs no introduction because he has been here several times. I'm sure you can familiarize with this face. And of course, he is not alone today. He is joined by Sia, aka the silent writer. I am overwhelmed by the talent in the studio today.
Yes, ma'am.
Gents,
Yeah,
welcome
yeah.
to this
Thank
weekend.
Thank you for having
Thank you
us.
for having us. It's a pleasure. It's dope that we are here in real time.
Yeah. Firstly, congratulations for what is upcoming. You have Lucian the Autonomy coming up, and you have decided to start with a listening session before you do the album launch. You know, I don't know why so many stages, but you definitely choosing to do it this way. Firstly, the title.
Yeah.
Lucian the Autonomy. I know what autonomy is described as, you know.
Right.
It's like a form of self-independence or like being self-sufficient,
Exactly,
you know.
yeah.
Can you tell us why you went ahead with this title for
That's
the
a
album?
beautiful question. First of all, shout out to everybody watching this today. Reason why it's called the Autonomy is because this year we are celebrating 10 years of me being independent in the music scene. So if you've been following the journey before, I've been signed with Claiming Ground Records back in the day. So since 2012, and here we are today, celebrating 5 albums and running, and that is why we call it the Autonomy. And it's just the freedom of self, freedom of expression too.
All right.
Yeah.
And Sia, which one would you like today?
The silent writer. Let's
It's
not
weird,
confuse
right?
the people. Yeah,
The
I
silent
think you got
writer.
it. Yeah.
As an artist, you'll also be joining Lucian to make
Right.
this thing
Right.
a success.
Yeah.
What does this mean for you when a fellow artist, you know, does something so big? I mean, starting from listening session to album.
Yeah.
What does this mean for you, being a part of this?
Yo, this will actually sound like a deja vu to him because we had a heart-to-heart just out of the blue last night, you know, congratulating and celebrating him for the phenomenal strides and how amazing and rich of a gem he is, you know, and to be working with him closely like this on a project that means so much to him and much more to his audience really is heartwarming. And to have a legend like himself as the first act for our installation is really mind-blowing, you know, because in this case, you know, it was unlike the way event organizers and artists put together events. In this case, it was, the Mike Demotions, Interior Novella, Lucian Music, Platinum Concepts. Everyone owns the baby, you know. It's not like the silent writer thing, you know. So everyone is pouring their hearts in it. So I cannot be more ecstatic, you know.
I love how you just answered my next question, which
that?
I was going to ask Lucian.
Yeah.
You're joined by several like media-related brands. You've got your Kingdom XLR. You've got your Platinum Concept. What contribution did they make towards making this work for the good?
Just to put it very bluntly, it's almost like we like the Power Rangers who came through to create the Megazord, you know. So there's people, all of us are leaders in this project. So from Interior Novella to Mike Demotions to Lucian Music to Kingdom XLR. So everything has come together with what's your strength, and when we come together, it's amazing. And I strongly believe this is not the last time, although it is the first for us together like this. So I'm quite excited, and I'm excited on behalf of everyone who's going to be coming to listen to the project, because the project is dropping on Monday, 10/10/22. So it's an exclusive listen before we actually stream it online.
And but it then strictly by invite.
Strictly by invite.
Strictly by invite.
That's how we do it.
200 rand wako, Hashem, sorry. So one on Monday.
Wait for the launch. The launch is coming.
But other than that, you know, to make a project like this, and especially music, we love it because there other people involved. Can you just tell us who you have featured, and if there are people that you have featured, or you've just decided, hey, this is for me and me alone? Who have you featured on this album? And you know, you can let us in onto the album. You know, give us a line there and tell us which song is actually your favorite.
Ooh, tricky.
And I'm
one.
sure you've heard the songs too,
Yeah,
right?
yes.
So you can tell us which one is your favorite. And
He knows already.
Well,
he
yeah,
knows
I know
already.
that, right?
I've been saying it the first time I had it.
I would say the album is a very, I'd say, immense project, in the sense that just in retrospect from my previous album, which didn't have any features at all, so I decided to go with the latter, which means I have about 10 producers who worked on this, which goes from Charboy, which goes from Lexo Boom. I can't label everybody, Alex Smoothie, and then when it comes to the features, there's about 23 features that are in this 15-track experience, from the Young Zesh to Tripo Intellectual to Velem Seni to having people from outside of the country. As far as Lesotho, there's a homie of mine called Eltor from Lesotho who brought some dope things. And also shout out to the American Embassy. I get to meet Conscience, who's from Washington DC, who's also on the project. So expect everything that you've never heard before, that is pure Swati and original, that'll take, it's basically an export we can take to the world.
All righty. And for you, which one would you name as your favorite? And what should Emma Swati look forward to, I mean, in this coming album? Because you've already, when I saw
you know, it's funny because in as much as that is the case, my cheeks are even hurting from beaming as I'm listening to him, because really I'm still in awe. You know, I'm very much appreciative of this point in my life, you know, to be working with such a great artist. I even forgot the question. Was it about the song? Favorite song on Dianeni. Bruh. You know.
to look out for.
Well,
Look out for everything.
all of the songs, man. All of the songs. I wish they could even get the, you know, the album in a version that is looped, because really you don't need to press next.
Just press play.
You know, you just press play.
Press play.
It's a really beautiful project.
All righty. And just lastly, guys, to remind us about the details of the show. Oh, well, they can't be there, but I just forgot that. They can't be there.
Peep your social media.
But
That's what's gonna happen.
peep your social media. I'm sure someone will go live. You know, everything, we see everything on social media these days. We do hope that it will be a great success, and everyone who is there will come back to tell us, hey, the album, Lucian, hey. Gatan Monday and all of that. All the best, gentlemen. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you
And
for
I
having
really
us.
appreciate the support that we've received throughout the years from Eswatini TV and the country at large. Thank you so much, Maswat Lamahle. Really appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Mr. Lucian. That was Lucian, and of course, the Silent Writer. They are here to tell you about brand new album, listening session, album launch. But stay tuned. Maybe none but don't invite you heard him. But for now, social media that was Lucian, of course, and the Silent Writer. But let us move on to more great music in the Kingdom of Eswatini. We will be back with more entertainment. Please do enjoy.
Yeah. Hey, yo, Nevs, I see you, bro. Nevs on the track, nigga. Been a while. Guess who's back? I took a break, I came back. Shit is still the same, niggas still sleeping, still debating. Who's hot, who's not? I ain't worried about no competition. Walking blindfolded, still no competition. The opposition, elevation. Mindset shifted to a different vision. Confirmation, in no validation. I was 16, shook the entire nation with the 16s. I done made a name. Power invested in me. I wanna take every kid out the street. I wanna see them in Ghana degrees. We need more doctors, more teachers, more lawyers. We need the doctors to heal us, more teachers to teach us. The lawyers protect us, the system is cool. I remember what happened to Peter. He was gunned down in a cold case. Justice was never served, just another victim of unsolved cases. Like a soldier would say you in heaven. The battle continues as long as we're here. We've been fighting the fight like the statue of liberty, holding the light all through the night, fighting for peace. Most of the youth unemployed. I'm even filling the void. Most of our children got destroyed. Wish all the stories were told. We're gonna try to avoid. How all these kids really killing the net? Why they ain't playing on radio? They even claim with their audios. The people are feeling it, people are vibing, we're talking to clubs. People were grooving, we're talking to church. People were praising the body, we're raising, we're never relaxing. Yeah, we're never relaxing. We're never relaxing. Yeah. sikhule ngendlala benzima maskala basitshela siyadlala saphusha saphanda sathula saphala kwalunga bazala yanyuka nepraza bakhona kusibhadala basisheka basibheka basipite manika sathula sabuka netimvo tajika saguqa ngetfolo sabeka taja kulonga du sashabela bonhlane khulu kwajabula emadodi netimvo takhanya kwavuleka iminyango kwazonda abazodi ngishaye ngesandla ngengoma ngingodi I got the juice on my 40 how you a rapper when you turn 40 man that she salty and your whole team yeah like it's been a while I've been out the scene for a while you know it's all about trying to get all the energies that we need to try and make the music that you guys are looking for and that you guys vibe for you know what it is.
And yes, of course, ladies and gentlemen, you're still tuned into the #1 entertainment show in the kingdom of Eswatini. Haike, niyathi la kahle sinilethela entertainment galore. And speaking of entertainment, with me right now, I am joined by a local DJ, producer, songwriter, Lalela. He's doing it all. His name is Piso, and he has a brand new project, and he is here to tell us all about that. Piso, welcome to This Week at Eswatini.
Thank you, DStv, for having me. And yeah.
Now, I did mention, Guti, you're a DJ, you're a producer, you're a songwriter. When I asked you to bambela panalapa, but now what is Piso Guti? Magnatiwa nje, just choose one. Only one. What's
the producer part.
Okay.
The producer part. I'm a former artist manager as well. So for now, I'll do the producer part. It's exciting and it's challenging, a challenge that I enjoy and I want to take on.
Now, without wasting any time, Piso, as you have a brand new project. It has 14 tracks, if I'm not mistaken. I think
I released 14 tracks out of the 21 I had.
I
released the 14 tracks.
They were 21. Piso had to choose the best 14. So now it's titled Songs.
Sounds from the south.
Yeah. But ngicela usicele kabanti ngayo. Is it sithola ema-genre lahlukene noma nje it's just one genre the whole album?
Sounds from the south, it's a project for everyone.
Okay.
For all ages, for everyone, whereby you can get your Afro sounds, your house, EDM, but mostly it's pop. Afro pop, Afro beat, and then EDM, chill step, and progressive house.
Now you have a catalog yekusebenta nema international acts. So sifuna wadi ukuthi kule program ngabe kule plate lakho leli ngabe khona yini lamanye ama artists lo featurishile noma nje it's just a solo project.
The mission was to work as many African artists as I can, and I was able to secure 2 for this project, but I had to put aside other 2 projects from artists from Cameroon and Benin. On this one, I have only 2 from Nigeria, and the other one from Zimbabwe. Bulawayo, female artist of the year.
Oh, great. Yeah. But yes, akhona yini ala ekha Eswatini.
Of course, it wouldn't be a local project without our own. I have so many local artists that I've worked with, and thanks to them for tolerating myself and everything. It's so hard to come up with just one track. Where I have my own thought and they have their own thinking, their way of composing and writing skills. But at the end of the day, we have to come up with something that is good, that will be acceptable to the world, because the standard you have to set is world standard for every track. So yeah, in the project, I think I have quite a number of local artists. I have Piso, who is a poet.
Okay.
Yeah, I have Villas, a known vocalist, male vocalist in the country.
And you've worked with Villas before?
I've worked with Villas before.
I remember.
He's one guy who tolerates my moods and everything. And I have Fufu from Pix. I have Prudence Lemonade. I have, who else? I'm missing a few Samgelo. Yeah, quite a few locals, yeah.
Maune project, njengabatali, as much as bangathanzi uku-admit lokho, but they do have their favorite kid. When mawuthatha ukubuka lo 14 tracks, uthi mawuthi uyawabuka kahle, uvanga ukuthi ngiphi mani lelekushaya mnanzi mani, lo vanga ukuthi lena potential lena.
Of all the 14 tracks, it depends on the mood of the day.
Okay.
As this is an everyday project, an hour project, depends on the mood of the day. Namhla I'm feeling like playing this song. Today I'm feeling like playing this song. Otherwise, I do like all of my tracks. It took me about 2-3 years to come up with this project. So I gave myself time to do this project because I have to do almost everything in the project.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sfiso. Ungibona nje seswatini siyathi ukuthi usadosilethela lemunye umculo lomnengi lomnanze and that we are definitely looking forward to it. But ke siyathemba ukuthi ke kuleli plate lakho lolikhiphile phela utosiphema music videos isitodlala khona la ka this weekend eSwatini ngoba phela mani asanzi nini mani ngasakhipha ama music videos ngoba thina bese sibabe content.
Of course, I'm trying to work on a few of some videos because there's a lot to be done, especially because it's a big project. It's an album. It's not just a single track. It's an album. I have to do at least 2 videos. I have to launch the album. I have to do listening sessions. I have to do even live recordings for certain platforms, including this one, the DStv one. Okay. The priority being home actually. So whatever I do, first I have to consider what's most acceptable at home, but making sure that it will also be acceptable worldwide because the album, for now, it's available on all on most digital music stores worldwide, and I'm still in the process of working with my publisher on making sure that it's available on most radio stations worldwide. That's the mission for now. We're working. For now, we're getting good reception in Middle Africa and in Europe. We're getting good receptions. Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming through, and I wish you nothing but the best album yako. I do hope it's gonna be a success. But from listening from your previous project, hi man, this one was a fast part. But before I let you go, let's come with my socials ako because if you're not calling out last update ako your music wako.
Of course, I'm available on Facebook.
Okay.
Or you can just Google me, Piso M.
Levels of China.
Go to my website, sfisom.net. Go to Facebook, Sfisom. Go to Instagram, official Sfisom. That's where we get all the latest of what I'm doing, on what I'm planning to do, on where of my music is available, and how can you support me. I'm banking on everyone watching now that they're gonna support, stream, download. Make sure that the song goes viral, because without their support I'm nothing, and there will be nothing rewarding about doing this.
All right, beautiful people of Eswatini, that was Piso she must tell us his social media platform. What is Piso Lalela? Just go to Piso M, he will pop up Lalela. Because it's with some more entertainment.
It's a 950 on me, baby. Take it and break it to a million pieces, baby. It's a nigga tumble on me, baby. That's alone, la 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 la. Cause I give it up to you. I give it up to you. My heart is all I can give. I said I give it up to you. I give it up to you. My heart is all I can give. myself to forget over and again. It was all just a big lie I dared to say. No, you never were the right one, I say to myself. My heart was wrong in loving you. I know my soul should have shut you out. My ears should have remained so strong. Say I kept lying to myself. Say you don't matter no more. I say you and I were never supposed to be. Say I guess the day Cupid brought you to my doorstep. Lie and say I hate you, I hate you. Oh, oh, oh. I gave it up to you. 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 I could try to forget you. I could try to stop loving you. But tell me, baby, how do I forget when all I do is keep remembering you? Said I give it all to you. My heart is all I can give you. Said I give it all to you. My heart is all I can give. I beg you take it, baby. I beg you take it, baby. My heart is all I can give. I say you take it, baby. I say you take it, baby. This heart is all I can give you. I said I give it up to you. My heart is all I can give. I gave it up to you.
And yes, of course, beautiful people of Eswatini, we are still bringing you the burst of entertainment. And with me right now, I am with the lady of DStv. She no longer needs any introduction. Babugeleka Emakaya. I think Sangmela Salatingeni, Latinas Nasabila, Ketsi, welcome back.
Hi, Mapitsile, how are you? And good evening to all the viewers at home.
Now, i-weekend ifile Kethiwe. Thina labanye sidabe sihlele endlini. And singena kule weekend singena ngeligale limnanzi ukuthi kunalaba ngedredi iteshi kuma package abo skipani.
Yabona ka DStv, it's exciting. Samemetela sathi the World Cup is upon us. Besikhomba khashane bathe But before we start, I'd like to say congratulations to our boys who performed very well today. So yay, we're very excited about it. There's great talent. And, you know, and just to say to our locals, please do support the boys. Go and watch, go and view. If you can't, you know, our TV stations, Eswatini TV, will make sure that you are covered. You've got the sports every day that it's playing. But moving ahead to what I'm here all about, DStv soros lungsela indlela le Qatar.
Okay.
So kuze sihambe kanye sonke whether uka family access kanjalo uzofika premium sithe no asihambe nabo bonke bami. So njengenjwayelo sinako lokuthi sihle sigwabula. Sithi bukani nileni phansi ukuthi kunani. So multi-choice le weekend lena uvulile kuna open weekend for access family compact plus sivule onke ama SuperSport channels. I-DStv ungayibuka indlela lehlukile baphethele akudingi ukuthi uzobe sekhaya ube ne-TV sonke isikhathi nyalo sithi everywhere you go take your TV with you, so on your phone, on your tablet you can still be able to watch a DStv. So this is what they have to do. Hamba nabo depend ukuthi unayiphi ifone nabo ne-Android phone hamba ka Google Play Store udownload i-app DStv now. Kumele register ufaka igama lakho khetho mhlongo naso ufuna smart card number le smart card sale decoder yakho ekhaya ufaka sona uyakhona ukubukela kubukela songabuka indlela I think two either ubukela nabo ne-Wi-Fi ekhaya nabo ne-access yayo nabe njani akusema bundles ka MTN ngomhlolo la ngaswazi mobile ungakhona ukuthenga ama bundles sokhona ukubukela igame usuhleli ubukela ikhosi wafala ekhaya ubuchecka ukuthi kwendakalani la ubuchecka ukuthi kwendakalani le eEurope. So ngiloko lesikilethela ama customer aid leni ke cause kuyenteka sasikhathi ukuthi uva ngathi angi-afford but ngasinye isikhathi wathi naxoxela bamvu but info once wa taste info lemnanzi uva ngathi engaphuthelwa next time sendela ukuthi sinase maybe nasekufika end of October now uva ngathi hayi asengithi kahla manje ngi-upgrade ngiya compete because naw kwa compete kulomnyaka lona baphethe ukuthi i-World Cup udayibukela kusukela ekuqaleni uzofika egcineni sekuphele ukuthi dawufika kamakhelwa into oqogalide sebasaba nekuphakela la khaya ngoba ukhona compact is got you covered nga 429. So sinje ma customer please ngicela download the app lama channels avule kusasa na Sunday siyathi ke ngasasa ukuthi dibonziwe nga 4 nebhola iyadlala iArsenal neChelsea iyadlala kaSerie A nakhona akhona ama games bese ke Sunday kunalo ngci Liverpool iyadlala singagcini lapho phela because DStv is not about just soccer only nabo uthanza irugby ikhona irugby yabo make letabe idlala New Zealand tabedlala neSouth Africa bese kuthi Sunday labathanza temjaho Formula 1 ukhona Verstappen na Hamilton titawubanibana sitawubonakala khona ukuthi ngibani lo ophumile but njengiloko lesinako for ma sports kule weekend ukuthi bukela mahala sikwabulile kwakho nje download i-app DStv now app udokhona kubukela especially nabuka access family compact plus premium banako konke songiloko lesikuphathele for ma sports.
Hayi ke ndiyadibana nibabukele emakhaya uthi khethiwe lalela sesandlula leso sikhathi sekuhlala ubukele mabona kutse wakho yonke lemfu ungayithatha khona la ecingweni lakho nawo khethiwe ucetha nje kusichazela ngebhola but akusithi sonke lesimafans ebhola so sifuna kwade ukuthi yini lenye lesingayibukela ngaphandle kwale bhola.
Mina nje lengakusho nje ukuthi love conquers all. Utabe so understand ukuthi ngisho la because nginako ukuthi I sprinkle love everywhere I go. So kunababele semthandzakho babemseleko sike sambona kuthandwe nesithembu kusizini lephelile ukuthi yasinayiphela le season bekungasithi bambene. Lona uthi nginabe wenda ukuthi namba faka number 5 ngiyahamba mina. Wathi lo hamba kwakahambe but lo bishika sichubele embili iqalile ke idoro baphethele mhla ka6 uthando nesithembu babe ubuyile nawo makhosikazi akhe ongaphelela saseng4 brand new season akhona onke mang4 aphelele ukhona amacele ukhona mangwabe ukhona makhumalo ukhona na khwala ngimkhomande khosa ngimkhohlalo wes4 but uthi mseleko angishintshi solo ngithi number 5 uyangena lofuna kuphuma titawuphambana asasibone ukuthi takwendekalana ke lesizini lena but sengubonile baphethele ukuthi labo make nabo lebhaba yanyusa because nale fashion nale makeup nje sekuyashintsha sekuyabonakala ukuthi yabo yeah so now ufuna kubukela please Mzansi Magic uqala ka family bouquet ungakhona ku enjoy yakho nokhona kubukela ubona sikwendakalana kuba bemseleke ukuthi number 5 uyangena na ngoba siyibona le poster ukuthi lesitolo sa number 5 ngasi basikhahlelile but sitawuphakanyiswa ngibani lofuna kubona ukuthi tasiphakamisa stay tuned.
Lalela ke khethiwe mina ngikhule ngathi ukuthi iSunday ye wrestling team yami ngiyathi tovumelana nami yathi ukuthi sikhule sathi ukuthi Sunday ye wrestling jike Sundays are for lovers kwasinjanjani skiphani
ushuthi ukhulele kubo John Cena nabo Undertaker ke wena
no ngikhuliswa ngibo vele ngikhuliswa
well I think senyalo sekosoka bakudla ka SuperSport because sesithi ungameli Sunday ukuthi ubukele wrestling ine channel yakho la channel 128 ungayibukela 24/7 so ungasasaba phethini. But yebo vele Sunday isikhathi selithando ngalokuthi ukhanda ukuthi sonke siphelele ekhaya sivuka kanye kanye siyapheka sesonfeni so la ngale relax as preparation for iviki lelandzelako. Kune show lecalile ke lethi sexy Sunday Sexy Love. Uyayiva nje nale show ukuthi le gama lakho nathini. Lipresentwa nguDumi Morakhe Semathi. Sorry, Semathi, she's a comedian. But lokwendakala lana ukuthi we seeing especially celebrity couples who are coming to tell us stories sabo selithando ukuthi kwendakalani. I'll make an example. The first guest that we had, Besnatira. DJ Tira nemfati wakhe lo munye nawucabanga Tira umathi nje yabo mapiano chiki yabo kani nasangitira nasangibaba wasekhaya he's a different character sometimes singacabanga ukuthi lokuhlanya nakakwenda lapha nakashaya le desk nalekhaya yakwenda une order ke lekhaya the nice thing about it ukuthi we see different sides of them. Because it's always nice to see a strong man become very vulnerable, because men are also sensitive. So it's a nice experience just to see, oh, Kodayo nice of sport. There's gonna be beautiful celebrities that will come. Boytish is gonna be there. Babem said the guna utao kona utao figure nabo makoskata kastobona gusi le love le na ihamba kanjani. And then there's also a psychologist who's there, who's then able to guide them. Okay, because nabasa kulumba toka like you ask each other questions, so you can get to know each other better as well. But when a psychologist lebabuga guti ito kona baneta ema tips okay, this is where you can improve. This is what I like about you. And obviously the bow in this whole thing is that go and have fun. Go and experience love and we're basically celebrating love. So what a better way of wrapping it up on a Sunday. Ngiyati ukuthi Thapelo yena ngaleso sikhathi usuka leka siyajola 99. So zama upgrade ukuthi la ubuya ngala.
Elalela Khethiwe suka life story lothanda kumele inspiration singena thong shade wrong.
Hey, you know impilo ikanjalo. Because sometimes ungena emshadweni ngaleso sikhathi ubuye ukuthi ngibone lo bhuti ukuthi ugcoke amasudu ngoba lomnye
qiniso lithi usuke ungadi ukuthi timpo
titophethela kanjani. So ngesikhathi ukhanza ukuthi uhehwa tindvo letingeke tikhona ukusustain lo mshado. So le show lena ishow lapho tawukhona khona ukuthi ubile lo mngani wakho usho ukuthi yathi kuthene fana lempo bengicabanga ukuthi toba ngiyo ayisingiyo sengimbonile yena ulapha yana so ngicela ungikhulule ngidohamba ngiyokhona ku experience alithando ngale ndlela le bengifise ngayo. So nakhona la ayikuthi nje ukuthi kubangidlutho kuba ne psychologist etokhona kubasita because lelo shiyo akho naye he has to deal with this whole thing nalaba baqalako naye umele uqala ukuthi uqala on a clean slate ungethi sophethe umgodla uyabo because sometimes unale pressure ukuthi lights camera action so lokuthi are you really doing this on genuinely or noma mhlawumbe unale peer pressure. So yes, we're celebrating love. Even this is another level of celebrating love because sometimes you can find true love second time around. So please stay tuned to watch the show as well. Yaqala mhla 15 October.
Hayi ke niyadivirana and beautiful people of Eswatini. Khethiwe just gave us an update yokuthi yini lesingayibukela. Nivileke nani nasicala uthi de Khethiwe kudubukele titeshi diningi. Sokushona ukuthi le weekend asinzawo egroove batosmisa this weekend Khethiwe. Thank you so much for coming through Snowbona next week. Hayi ke babukele makhaya, we have come to the end of today's This Weekend Eswatini show. But ngakhathateke because siyabuya futhi next week with other celebrities ako ala eka Eswatini as they get to share their musical journey with us. From myself, Piso, and of course my beautiful co-host Belonkosi. It is good night.